Fairy Tale Friday. A court naturally. Once upon a time, Elvis Presley hosted a dinner party at Graceland for Hannibal Lecter and Bob. To impress his guests and lend an air of elegance, as was his style, he employed a staff of trained gorillas to prepare and serve the meal. Left to their own discretion in the kitchen, the gorillas made cheeseburgers. This affair was the height of class. The gorillas wore tuxedos, and the cheeseburgers were presented on gleaming silver platters with ivory handles and leopard skin napkins trimmed with red velvet fringe. A three-tiered Naugahyde dessert tray bore stacks of Twinkies, and Hostess fruit pies, and banana pudding cups. Hannibal and Elvis and Bob agreed that everything looked perfect, but when Elvis removed his bun top, to add more mayo to his mega monkey burger, the shock of what he beheld caused his tinted gold-rimmed monocle to fly out of his face. Hannibal and Bob gathered round to take a look. A tear formed in Elvis's eye as his beloved departed mother, Gladys, smiled serenely up from the mottled surface of the glistening beef patty. "Mama," he whispered. "I live in a golden palace with the staff of dressed-up gorillas. I have a television in the bathroom, a sofa made of bacon, and a world of pharmaceuticals at my disposal. We can have meatloaf and pie for every meal, if you'll only come back to me, Mama." At this, Hannibal whipped out a straight razor, and sliced off the tip of Elvis' nose in disgust. "You are an ignorant and crude buffoon," said Dr. Lecter. "That's not your mother on that chunk of meat, hillbilly. That is a flawless rendering of a steaming mass of human entrails. Glossy and viscous, the succulent floppy coils of intestines and the spongy delicacy of the kidney. Not the ridiculous cow who spawned you, I am certain of this. Wouldn't you say so, Bob?" But Bob, who knew that people are hopeful in nature, and will see anything they want to see when presented with an abstraction, had wandered off to the kitchen, and discovered the only inescapable truth, the one hard fact, that could not be denied or misinterpreted, no matter how much a weak-willed human wanted to believe there was magic and potential in a slab of used beef. And that was, that the gorillas were all jacking off into the mayonnaise. "Someone should tell those guys it's just grill marks. But it's nice to see that all apes will behave within their natures eventually," said Bob, laughing, and dropped his trousers to join the fun. The end. Happy Friday.